Hey guys, it's Pat Deegan, and today I'm going to share with you a fourth insight into the power of personal medicine. And that is, when working with our psychiatric care provider, personal medicine can be incredibly helpful in successfully decreasing the dosage of medications that we use. And I want to share an example from my own life. So early on in my recovery, I was on very high doses of antipsychotic medications. And I was on such high doses that I couldn't do any of the things that gave my life meaning or purpose or that brought me joy. And so clearly the psychiatric medicine was such a high dose that it was way out of balance with my personal medicine. And so my doctor and I agreed that we would slowly begin to reduce the dosage of the antipsychotic medications. And at that time, I happened to get my first Sony Walkman, and I kind of stumbled into personal medicine without even realizing that that it was called personal medicine. What I did was I just began using the Sony Walkman, and I found that when I listened to tunes that I liked, the distressing voices became less intense. And so I had inadvertently discovered that using a Sony Walkman was powerful personal medicine for me in terms of dealing with distressing voices. And as that began to kick in and we began to lower the dose of medication, I found that I had more energy. And as I had more energy, I was able to exercise. And once I was able to exercise again, I found that I could kind of wear myself out and begin to meditate and to pray again and to make conscious contact with my higher power. When I was able to do that, my sense of self became even stronger. And the stronger my sense of self, the more able I was to develop even more types of personal medicines to help me learn a new way of relating to my distressing voices. And so for me, finding the right balance between my personal medicine and the psychiatric medications I used made it possible for me to move forward in my recovery in really meaningful ways. So personal medicine, worked for me, and I think it can be powerful for you as well.